What's good YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul and welcome to another remake video. In this one, we'll be remaking, or rather I already remade, Future's track Solitaires featuring Travis Scott. Once again, as I was putting this one together, the video was super long, there's a lot to it, a lot of figuring out that had to happen. So I figured instead of showing you that long video, you'll probably be bored watching it. I figured let's once again truncate this one and keep it nice and concise and just show you each individual track and show you what's involved in the Solitaires track. So with that said, let's take a deep dive right into this record, but before we do that, let's get to today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Royalty Mine. Royalty Mine is a crowdfunding platform for both artists and fans and now features a powerful and essential marketing tool for musicians to make more money and grow their fan base. Royalty Mine's Smart Link Generator allows you to create a custom and personalized pre-save link to help market and even monetize your next release within seconds. Enjoy unlimited pre-saves and gain access to audience behavior analytics to better understand your fan base. It's essentially a pre-save link taken to the next level. Artists can promote their music, license their music, and get investments all from a single page. Take control of your music career and promote your next release at royaltymine.com. So if you do have an upcoming release, definitely check out royaltymine.com to help promote your next single or music. If you use the link down below in the description box below this video, you will get 50% off of your first order. So if you're interested, definitely check out royaltymine.com using the link down below. With that said, let's jump right into this remake. Now the first sound that I sort of started off with to build out this whole song or remake is this chord pattern right over here. And for this sound, I used Logic's Vintage Electric Piano, the Bright Suitcase preset, and just add an EQ to take out some bottom end and top end. Make it a little bit darker sounding. Next up, to layer the sound, in the song itself, it had like this metallic vibe to it. So I used Logic's Sculpture just to kind of give it like a ting at the top of the chord. Gives it a little bit of like a metal feel. Then I layered up this sound with a flute using Logic's Vintage Mellotron, and just basically took a ton off the top and bottom. So that's your main chord set, and then underneath that you had a separate set of chords, and they sounded like this. That sort of gives the intensity to the record. And for this sound, I used Logic's Sculpture and pretty much unchanged the way it was, and I layered that up with a clav, same chord progression. Just gives it that clank. And then together it sounds like this. So that's pretty much the bulk of the song. If you take a listen to it, that's sort of what's happening in the background. And then around those chords, you get like this really crazy ARP sort of sound that has different tones and cadences to it. And that's what we're gonna get into right now. So the first one being is this one right here. Once again, I use Logic's Sculpture. We use the Saturated Tones preset and added in some echo. So all that sounds together. All right, then we get into that R pattern. Like I said, there's some crazy things happening in the background. I'm not sure if I got it exactly right, which I probably did not. But here is the pattern right here, and it sounds like this. Once again, we use Logic's Sculpture. This is pretty much all over this track. Sculpture has the sounds that we needed. Made it a little bit darker sounding by taking off some of the top end so it's not so cheery. And of course, added in some reverb for space. I'm just going to play all of the underlying melody here. So you get this. And we get this sound right here. It's another sub melody. Just created it in ES2 patch here. So you get this sound. Not much, but I knew I needed something darker because that's what I heard in the song. And then we get this to kind of brighten up some points of this pattern. Once again, that's another ES2 patch, pretty much just using an offset square wave. And then we layered up this pattern right again with another patch of sculpture. So that's pretty much the underlining art pattern that's happening there. And then on top of that, there's like this crazy bass lead synthy sound. And this is it right here. Just the 2 notes. And for this sound, we use actually a patch under bass called hover bass. So all together, this is what it sounds like. And then we get into our drums, and this is our clap right here. Let's just solo out our drums. Your basic clap, a hi-hat pattern with some note stutters every now and then. You have an open hat. And then you have a kick right over here. Now there is 2 kick patterns. This is the A kick pattern. And then you have a B kick pattern right over here. So here's the first one. I'll play with the clap. And that's the B kick pattern right over there. And then we had the 808, which I created from scratch. I used the 808 preset we like to use in Logic. And this is what it sounds like. Just follows the kick pattern. Once again, 2 patterns, A pattern. And then the B pattern. And the kick just sits on top of it to give it that punch. And this is our drums all together. And if we bring everything together, this is pretty much what the loop sounds like. Alright, so now let's go ahead and play out the quick arrangement that I put together for you here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, and listen to the remake for Future's Solitaires featuring Travis Scott. Alright, so right there is the remake to feature Solitaires featuring Travis Scott, produced by Wheezy and Mike Dean. I can definitely hear Mike Dean putting out this crazy art pattern or lead pattern with this crazy bass, and I could hear Wheezy putting together the chords and the drums. At least that's what I think happened. If you know who did what, let me know down below. Definitely interested to know that. But producers Wheezy and Mike Dean, crazy, another really good beat off of Future's latest album. For you Logic users out there, I'm going to go ahead and save this entire session for you guys, place that as a downloadable link in the description box below this video. For you non-Logic users out there, got your back as well. I'm going to go ahead and export all the MIDI stems, audio stems, and of course include the drum kit that you heard in this video. You can find that entire playback down below as well. Once again, I do apologize for those of you who like the full breakdowns. Like I said, this went on for really long and I didn't want to bore a lot of you guys. I figured out, once again, I think we did this on the other Travis Scott song actually that Mike Dean did. Kind of a theme here with Mike Dean tracks. But this is the remake right here. Of course, you can download the session and break it down piece by piece at your own pace and learn what was done here. Links down below. Once again, thank you to Royalty Mind for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. And also a huge thank you to all of you for supporting this channel as well. Recently, we just passed 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, a big milestone for myself and the channel. So thank you so much for that. There will be a giveaway that I will be announcing soon. If you follow me on Instagram, make sure, or if you don't, be sure to follow me on Instagram at IAMM. There will be a big giveaway that's happening soon to celebrate this 300,000 subscriber milestone. Be sure to follow so that you know how to enter into the contest once it goes live. Got something special for you planned, and there will be more than one winner, possibly 5 winners. If you do have any questions on this video or this remake, or just want to chat, we can go ahead and talk down below. But that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, remember thumbs up and share it, and of course hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one. I'll talk to y'all soon. Later.